Hey, what's up guys? My name is Activator and I'm normally making tutorials here on YouTube, and today we are actually doing the same thing, but I'm kind of catering towards a couple questions that I've been getting throughout the comments on my other videos, and we're getting all up in to capture cards and how they work with your setups and how to like connect your console to your PC and maybe your TV and your monitor. But today we're looking at how to connect it to your desktop, your computer, your laptop. So all you need is a couple of different things. Now this will work for a Nintendo Switch, for an Xbox, for a PS4, and it's gonna be very easy to connect this and just play right off of your screen, right inside of your OBS software, which you're gonna need to install as well. So in this video, we're gonna be connecting our PlayStation 4. Now this is a PS4 Pro, and I'm sure you might have the PS5 or the PS3. Whatever you have will still work. So today I'm gonna be showing a PS4 being plugged in, so keep that in mind as we get this thing all connected in. So normally I would use a desktop computer, but for this video and demonstration purposes, just to keep it a little bit more clean, I'm actually gonna use a laptop. So I'm gonna introduce this laptop, and there's also another thing that we're gonna have at our disposal here, and that is a capture card. Now there's multiple external and internal capture cards out there, and today I got something really cheap and I actually made a video on this capture card. It's a small little USB capture card. You plug in the HDMI on this side and it's USB 2.0 on the other side. I believe it's like between 10 and 30 bucks at any given time. And you can find these on Newegg and Amazon. I'll drop some Amazon links down below. So you're also gonna need to get yourself an HDMI cable, obviously, to connect your console to your capture card, which is gonna be connected to your laptop. Now, last little thing I did add here is a USB extension cable, which I didn't get a little shot for, but you'll see here in a minute when we actually plug it in, you'll see me install it. First things first, you're gonna need to plug in your AC power supply for your PlayStation. And you do that really easily. You just plug it into the back. You're also going to need to take an HDMI cable and stick it into the back, into the HDMI output of your console. Next step, you're going to need to plug in your capture card. For this, I usually recommend, if you use these little guys right here, to get yourself a USB extension cable. If this is plugged into your computer, you won't accidentally bump it and snap it off or break it or anything like that. And that way, if it's on a little cable, it can be kind of moved in any direction it might want to be. And, some HDMI cables and whatnot are kind of stiff and rugged, so you don't always want it to pull on the port in which you're plugging into on your computer. So I recommend you get an extension cable, but it's not necessary. So once you get that all plugged in, you're gonna go ahead and connect your HDMI cable from your PlayStation to the capture card, and that'll start to send a signal to your PC. Now your PC will automatically detect the capture card in your device. Now again, if you have an internal or an external card, hopefully you have the right software and everything you need to get that all dialed in. With these little guys, it's quick, it's simply you just plug and they work. So keep that in mind if you go ahead and get yourself one of these bad boys, that it's nice and cheap and it does the job. Now granted, these do 1080p at 30 FPS, and to get 60 FPS, you have to drop down to 720p. So don't think you're gonna get 1080p at 60 for your recordings or your streams. This is gonna be mainly to just to display an image inside of your computer. So now that you're all connected up with your console into the capture card, you're gonna need to download and install OBS. That's Open Broadcaster software, and it's available for free. All you gotta do is download it, install it, and boot it on up. Now, once you do have the program open, you're gonna need to go ahead and add a video capture device. Now that's gonna be in the source list inside of a scene that you create. So if you create a scene, you then add a source. Now, once you name it, you're gonna get another thing that pops up that's gonna ask you what you wanna select as your capture card. Now, my laptop has a little bit of a camera in it, so keep in mind that yours may have a camera, it may not. In the drop-down list, it's gonna say USB video, and you're gonna select that. Now, the next step is kind of crucial because most people wanna get audio out of their system as well into their PC. Now, the way to do this is you come down to the very bottom and you select Use Custom Audio Device. Now, when you select that, it's gonna give you an option to go down to a little drop-down menu below, and you're gonna be able to select the USB capture audio. Now, when you select that audio, it should start to show you little levels dialing and jumping up and down inside of the waveform monitor inside of your OBS. Now, once you see those waveform monitors and everything, you see the picture on your screen, you're good to go. So now that you have audio levels showing inside of OBS, you're gonna need to do one more thing so that you can actually hear it yourself. And if you go over to the audio where the waveforms are jumping around, there's a little cogwheel. If you click on that little settings cogwheel, it's gonna open up an advanced audio properties menu, and you're gonna select that. Now, once you open up that advanced audio properties, on the right-hand side, you're gonna see an audio monitoring section. And in that section, you're gonna be able to drop down the list of each individual source that's playing audio and choose where it's going. Either it's not monitoring it, meaning monitoring going to your ears, or you can have it select to monitor only, and that way you can hear it, but your stream cannot. Or you can have it monitor and output, which means it'll send it to your stream or your recordings, as well as you in your headphones. Now, if you ever have any hiccups or the audio's not sending or the video's not sending, the best thing you can do is to just shut down OBS, relaunch it, see if it fixes itself. If it doesn't fix itself, you're gonna need to go ahead and uninstall the device by just deleting the source inside of OBS. So once you delete the source inside of OBS, close out of OBS, reopen it back up, and add it another video capture device and kind of start all over again and kind of work from ground zero and kind of work out the problem that way. Now that you see an image inside of OBS, maybe you want to record it, maybe you just want to stream it, and this is the next step that maybe you want to do. So you could start recording, but maybe you also want to go full screen and kind of enjoy the entire game full screen for whatever your laptop or gaming computer is. And you can simply do that by right-clicking on the preview monitor. That's where your game is being displayed, and you're going to select full screen projector and then preview, and then you're going to select the monitor you want to preview to. Now, in this case, we have a laptop here, but it could be your desktop with a monitor, and you're just going to preview it full screen. So that way you get the giant full screen image of your gameplay. And you can see just like that, we are now full screen. We have the game playing in the background, a little Last of Us 2. I recommend the game if you haven't played it. But now everything's working great, and all you have to do now is just kind of dial in your OBS settings to suit your needs and how much you want to record via bitrate encoder and all that kind of stuff, which I got other videos on. Now, last thing, I do get questions from people that are maybe playing a multiplayer game and maybe want to talk to their friends. And for that, you're going to need a microphone that has some sort of connectivity to your console. Now, I have an old PlayStation 3 headset that doesn't actually work with my PS4, but same principle applies. Once you have your device connected to your controller or your console to be able to speak to your friends, if you simply go over to your settings and then go down to devices, you're going to see an audio devices section. You're going to go ahead and click on that, and you're going to see you have an output device, and that's going to be where you choose where the audio is sending to. I only have a TV and amplifier here, so I'm going to select that because I don't have any other options here. I don't have a Bluetooth headset, but I know this should work. Now, for the input device, I also don't really have anything. Again, I have a headset, but I don't have an actual headset that works with this. I think I have like an old little cable one. It's somewhere, I can't find it. So here's the crucial part. You're gonna wanna go ahead and come down to where you wanna output your chat from your friends or whoever you're talking to in game. And by default, it is showing that the output of chat is going to the headphones. Now, I assume maybe you can select this icon right here and go ahead and choose to send it through the HDMI or TV signal. And that way, all the voices that are being sent to you are also going out to your HDMI cable so that your OBS and your stream or your recordings can hear it. So hopefully this helped you out on how to connect your PlayStation to your PC to be able to stream it and do it hopefully easy. So if you have any questions or anything like that, just leave it down below and I'll try to get back to you and I'll try to help you out as best I can. I've been getting a lot of questions on how to connect your console, and I thought really just kind of like break it down really simply to go ahead and show you exactly how to install your console, maybe with headphone audio and all that stuff, to your PC to start recording or stream. All right, that's it. Thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate it. I'll catch you guys on the next video. Like and subscribe. It helped me out. I'll catch you guys next time.